Hi, Felix and Justin here. There's Felix right there. See him? There he goes. So I just gave Felix, and I know I've got to cut down on the ums. I noticed that last night when I was doing the video. There's too many I think I do it more when I'm nervous and depressed. So Felix was prescribed prednisone to treat this cancer that he has. So it doesn't treat the cancer, it doesn't make it go away, but the inflammation that it's causing, it should cause that to go away. It could possibly cause a remission, not very likely. It could extend his life, not too significantly, but instead of like weeks to months, we could be looking at maybe months to a year if it works well. Uh, so I just gave it to him, and I know I got it down his throat because he was like, ah, 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 ah. And I was just looking at the prednisone side effects because the doctor was talking about that it can keep him up, causes insomnia. One thing I didn't go over with him that I was just reading about is the primary effect is that it's suppressing the immune system to address inflammation caused by. So I'll just read. Prednisone is a potent corticosteroid used to treat inflammation, severe allergies, asthma, arthritis, lupus, and skin blood conditions by suppressing the immune system and reducing inflammation. It works by mimicking natural cortisol to lower immune response, typically causing side effects like increased appetite. That's a big one. Increased appetite, weight gain, another big one. Insomnia, mood changes, and high blood sugar. I don't know if we need higher blood sugar for you, sir, but we definitely need weight gain. Yeah, this is the cricket bucket, bro. It's time to get. Wow, these crickets are feisty tonight. He definitely seems to be a little bit more amped up. Yes, Bonnie, I am not forgetting about you. And the pharmacist said that it would be optimal to give him the dosage when he gets up, which is right about now, 1 o'clock. Midnight to 1 is when he gets up usually. I had him at work with me again just to check on him because of the weight loss and everything. I'm trying to do checks on him at least every 3 to 4 hours. And he's doing okay. Hopefully, the pharmacist said I might see changes almost immediately, but definitely within the next 3 days. We'll see if it's having some kind of effect. I'm just reading more about prednisone. It's a steroid. Treats conditions affecting lungs, skin, eyes, kidneys, and joints. Immune system disorders. Manages lupus, multiple sclerosis. Oh, and Crohn's disease. Wow. Allergies. Treats severe allergic reactions. Treats certain cancers. Blood disorders and low corticosteroid levels. So the doctor, he's got a weird first name. The doctor basically said that he did a little bit of research and checked this out, and he said this is the best possible treatment. It's not a surefire. It's not a guaranteed win. It's just a chance. So I see from this, it is used to treat certain cancers and blood disorders. Uh, Common side effects, short term, increased appetite, which is something we really want. Weight gain, which is something we really want. Insomnia, uh, mood changes, headache, dizziness, and fluid retention. So he said Felix would probably get really thirsty too. So I'm increasing water sources. I'm putting out a water dish as well as the droppers. And I'm going to be hand feeding him more apple juice too. Long term serious side effects, weakened immune system, which isn't so bad for marsupials because they're not prone to very many diseases. Something about non placental life forms where they just, like, I know the koalas have this nasty uh, chlamydia that they have, but most marsupials just aren't susceptible to the same diseases us regular mammals are. Weakened immune system, acne, slow wound healing, of course, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, precautions and interactions, withdrawal. Do not stop taking prednisone abruptly. It should be tapered off. So he's on once a day, so we'll be giving it to him once a day between midnight and 1:30 a.m. It should be tapered off to prevent adrenal crisis. He did mention that it would probably, Felix would probably have to be on it for the rest of his life. Interactions, avoid non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, ibuprofen, which can increase ulcer risk. Well, we're not giving him anything else anyway. Conditions, use with caution if you have diabetes, increases blood sugar. That might actually be good for Felix in this condition since he's so small. Eat as many as you can take. Hopefully you'll take more than like 12. I want to see you eat so many. Timing, take in the morning. Well, this is his morning. This is for informational uses only. Prednisone acts as an suppressant, an anti-inflammatory agent. It suppresses the immune system to decrease swelling, redness, and itching, while also replacing cortisol when the body does not produce enough. It affects brain neurotransmitters, which can lead to mood swings. Okay, that's where steroids. That's one thing I'm worried about. And God, he was so good when I gave it to him. I had to wrap him in a bandana. And how I give it to him is it's in a non-needled syringe. So it's just like an open-ended syringe that I put into the bottle, and I take out like what is hardly 1 cc, maybe half that. Definitely half that. It's just basically the first black line. And then I've got to jab it into his mouth, get him to open it, and shoot it in. And I got it to go right down his craw, which was good. So he's definitely gotten his first dosage. And we'll see how it goes. Like the pharmacist said, he might show signs of reacting to it almost immediately, but definitely in the first 3 days, we should know if it's having some kind of effect. The doctor said contact him within 7 to 8 days as far as if we're seeing weight gain, which we should see weight gain around or by then. But he was so good when I thought he was going to bite or crab, but I wrapped him up in the sweater, and he almost trusted me to like put this stuff into his mouth. It wasn't bad at all. He's such a good glider. It's ridiculous. So prednisone, and it's some kind of syrup. It says prednisone syrup on the bottle. That's weird. It treats multiple sclerosis and Crohn's disease, manages lupus. What is lupus? Treats certain cancers. Hmm. So maybe it's going to treat your cancer, guy. Yeah, maybe it's going to treat your cancer. And this isn't a cure, it's just a treatment. It's just something that might get him to get his weight back up again and let him live a few months longer. I mean, he's eventually, this cancer, if it's going to keep growing, and it's already affected his health pretty badly and shortened his life. But this is some hope. I mean, it makes me feel better that there's at least an option, because the first report that we got from the UW was like, there's nothing we can do. But Dr. Durante, that's his name, he did research and came up with this. So that's what's going on. Yes, I gave Bonnie a cricket. She doesn't need any more. She ate a bunch last night. She ate way too much turkey. Let's see kinds of cancer prednisone treats. Prednisone, okay. Blood-related cancers. Acute lymphoblastic leukemia, chronic lymphocytic leukemia, Hodgkin and non-Hodgkin lymphomas, and multiple myeloma, which is, I think, multiple myeloma is one of the ones that was pointed out in the report that it could be, because they could only go through what they could be, since it was something attaching to his gallbladder causing a growth. Key cancers treated with prednisone: leukemias, lymphomas, multiple myeloma, and I think that's the one. Prostate cancer, oh wow. Used to treat metastatic castration-resistant prostate cancer, often in combination with abiraterone, if I'm saying that correctly. Prednisone is a very old, original steroid. So hopefully this is going to work, buddy. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, huh? Really sucked trying to give it to you, but we've got a process for that. They said I could also mix it with apple juice, but I would rather him get a shot down his craw to make sure that he's got it in his system. We are running out of crickets. I thought 500 would last us a whole month, and we're down to maybe 30 crickets now. It's been, cricket detritus all over me. I'm gonna have to go pick up more crickets tomorrow or Saturday. I think we've got enough to last us till Saturday. Bonnie can take a break on crickets. Give the rest to you. Wolfing them down. He does seem to be like a little amped up. Yeah, a little amped up. He's like looking around. Hopefully, the mood changes won't be bad because steroids can cause pretty bad moods. Why'd you just drop that one? Dude, you don't want that one? Okay, I'll give that one to Bonnie. It's another one with wings. I think that he doesn't like the wing. Bonnie, Jesus Christ. Chill out. We're going to work on Bonnie's behavior. No, he's definitely wanting to go after crickets. Here, dude. There we go. Look at him go. He's really thin. You can really see that too. He's quite literally half his weight. I can't believe he survived going under and getting the CT scan. The doctor was like, I really don't think, it's very possible he won't make it through the CT scan, through the sedation, because they can't regulate body temperature when they're sedated, and having a very low body weight, not being able to regulate. So hopefully he'll gain weight now, get swole, and then the doctor said in like a month or so, if it works out that he's gaining weight and he seems more healthy, that we'll go back and do another CT, and maybe, just maybe, in the best possible scenario, it might actually shrink the inflammation so much, and it might, fingers crossed, cause a remission. There's still significant damage, and he's not, even if it like totally removed the cancer, he's not expected to live a really long time. He's already 12 years old, and he's already been through a lot. But this could give him months instead of just weeks to a couple months, like maybe 4 to 6 months or something like that. Maybe even a year. That's if it all goes well. Oh, he's looking for more crickets. He gets all the crickets. You get to eat as many as you want, sir. And I am going to hand feed them to you until you gain so much weight. Come on. Yeah. So I'm going to just keep feeding him crickets. I haven't done the weigh-in yet. I'm going to do the weigh-in after he gets some crickets down. That way I can check his late night weigh-in against the morning weigh-in, see if there's any difference there. And keeping the bandana handy for the next time. They told me not to refrigerate the prednisone, so it's just sitting on top of the fridge. We'll be doing that again tomorrow. I'm not going to show you guys giving him the prednisone. It's brutal. I mean, he's pretty good about it. He doesn't bite or crab or anything while I'm restraining him, but I have to restrain him with the bandana and then force it into his mouth and shoot it down his craw. It's a tough process, but luckily he was really good about it. Let's go over here and see. Yeah. You keep eating, guy. Hopefully you'll get back. His optimal is 188. He's at like 85 right now. Basically 3 ounces is where he's at. We want him to be up to 6. That's pretty much what Bonnie is. Bonnie's around 7, maybe an 8. But Bonnie's obese. We got to work on her. I can't believe it's so good that Dr. Durante did this research. Kenny Mac Durante, that's his name. Dr. Kenny Mac Durante of UW Special Species, UW Vet Special Species Division. That's essentially exotics or special species. They had a really cute beagle in there today. Some guy brought in, and then this other lady brought in a rabbit in a big cage. She was like holding up the whole time, like up here. Like, isn't that heavy? And if you go to the pharmacy, they bring it out to you. There's no pharmacy you go to. You got a little scratch guy? Yeah. Time for another cricket, huh? Yeah. Oh, we got a big one. Oh, yes. Eat that guy. Eat them all, sir. So, as usual, any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comments for this video. Send a like and a subscribe. We'll let you know about what's going on with Felix in the future. Hopefully, he will live a few more months to a year, hopefully. Hopefully, in about 7 or 8 days, we'll see him increasing his weight. And if so, in about a month, hopefully we'll have a CT scan that'll show us a very healthy gut and a very happy glider. Unfortunately, he'll have to be at steroids the rest of his life, but as long as he doesn't get all roided out. Yeah. Don't get all hormonal, dude. He definitely looks a lot more alert. A little bit energetic compared to the huge. Another one? Anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off here. You don't want that one? What is it? Is this another winged one? Hey, you don't want that? Okay. Give it to Bonnie. Not that she needs any more. But if you're not eating them, somebody's got to. It might be the difference between light meat or dark meat. That one was a darker cricket. No, he likes this one. Have a good night, guys.